He doesn't want to hear what I'm going to say, but you'd be the perfect guy to sit in for me with Kelly.
I would?
Yeah, I think so.
You guys heard that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. If I were you, I'd chase Gelman upstairs and do a lot of kissing up.
Note to self, excuse me for a minute. Pick up Gelman's dry cleaning, wash Gelman's car, hound Gelman for shot at Fillin. Got it. That was the Knicks and Stephon Marbury to continue to have more relationship problems than a Maury Povich marathon. Team Pres Donnie Walsh said he's not punishing Steph. He just thinks he shouldn't be around the team while both sides are trying to get him off. Those fellas who blaze a trail were in at the Garden tonight. Chris Duhon was trailblazing for the Knicks. Steph's replacement going up and in for 2 of his 23. Knicks are up 6 in the third. Late in the fourth, Travis Outlaw goes 3-ball to put Portland up by 10. It's my old radio name, Travis Outlaw.
Scott Stanford can sing a little sports for us.
Can you
belt it up for us, Scotty?
It's so easy. Guys, after that terrific 8-2 homestand, Yankees are off on a 7-game road trip starting with a matinee today in Texas. The first-place Rangers gunning for their 9th straight home win, but the Bombers rode into Arlington and said, there's a new sheriff in town.
I am known as Mr. October.
You know what? I don't think I'm doing so
You don't really know the Yankees.
I love
you don't know who Mr. October is? You know what? Go away from me now.
Goodbye.
Go away. Go away. You're finished.
You don't know who not Mr. October is. Reggie Jackson, ring a bell?
You know, I think for not knowing Mr. October, she should have got a pie in the face for not knowing that.
That's
You knew who he was, right?
I knew who it was, yes.
All right. Who was it?
Well, he just said who it was. Reggie Jackson. Don't speak to me like that. I'm a New Yorker, please, sir.
Hey, everybody, glad we can get together as we do every Sunday night at this particular time. Good time to be a New York football fan right now. You know, all week long you heard about the Giants, #1 in the rushing game, going up against the Ravens with the #1 defense and stopping the rush. So, something was going to give, right? And as it turns out, Big Blue made like Forrest Gump, ran here, there, and everywhere, and then they took the run and rammed it down the Ravens' throats. I give you Exhibit A. First Giants drive of the game, Brandon Jacobs going up and over for the 1-yard pop. Big Blue out to the 7-0 lead. Still in the first now, Ravens looking for the field goal, but this one is blocked by Freddie Robbins. Sam Madison's not going to be able to get a handle on it. Ravens would recover, but the Giants are going to keep them off the board and still leading 7-0. So 1:15 left in the first. Eli gives to Brandon again as Jacobs gives him another helping of bull stew.
Ball fell right in your lap, huh? Must have felt pretty good.
Oh, yeah, it felt great.
You said you'd give him a hug when he came back. You're still hugging him.
Oh, yeah, every night I give him a hug.
The ball in the first inning, man. Take me through it. It looked like you had it the whole way.
Yeah, you know, it carried a little farther than I thought it would.
When Jabba got hit in the leg, I mean, this place gave out a collective sigh. You could see how disappointed he was. But 9-game winning streak, bring on the world champs, I say, for the weekend. I'm Scott Stanford. She made it to the finals of So You Think You Can Dance. That was good. I felt good on that. Oh, yeah. Did I mention the band? Oh, yeah, baby. Welcome back, everybody. He's been one of the most controversial New York sports figures to come through in a long time. The kid from Coney Island, Stephon Marbury. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah. David Tyree also had a touchdown catch in Super Bowl 42, but that grab not his claim to fame. Welcome, Mr. Tyree, to the program. He's part of the last Knicks team to win an NBA title back in '73. He's Earl the Pearl Monroe. That was the official opening of the Mets' new City Field. Isn't until next Monday. Earlier this week, they broke out the plans on all the good eats to be dished up at the ballpark. Now, one of my favorite correspondents was on hand to make sure Mets fans will experience pleasurable palates. Scott, by the way, you look very handsome in that suit. The new City Field, a state-of-the-art masterpiece which certainly tickles all of the 5 senses, your sights, your sounds, your hands-on interactive experience. But, you know, when you come to watch the Mets play baseball, you might want to bring along your sense of taste and smell. You've got the likes of Shake Shack, Cascarino's, Blue Smoke, and Daruma. Combine it with Nobu's Drew Neaporent and his new Acela Club. Mixed with Ascaz Dave Pasternak, you've got your culinary all-stars.
It will be the best of New York. best food, steaks. We're obviously going to have a great hamburger, and we're going to be doing a lot of things on the rotisserie: chicken, whole baby pigs, things that you wouldn't normally see at a stadium.
And mark me down as the first person to wolf down a shrimp dog at the new ballpark. The shrimp dog. A little spicy.
Yeah,
you forgot to tell me that.
Yeah, nice peek, right?
Well, Jennifer, you know, he fought brain cancer for 19 months, and they thought Bobby Mercer would be okay when he returned to the broadcast booth last season. But recently, the five-time All-Star had a setback. And today, Bobby lost his battle at the age of 62. You know, when it comes to the Washington Generals picking up a win against the Harlem Globetrotters, you could say Jean-Claude Van Damme has a better shot of picking up an Oscar. So with the Globetrotters in town earlier this week, it was time for someone to step in and shake things up. Coach! Scott, I'm the new coach for the game today.
Okay. How you doing? We've been on somewhat of a losing streak.
So you need a little fresh meat in there on the coaching staff.
Yeah, we have fresh ideas and all this stuff.
Coach.
But from what I understand, you possibly could be a Globetrotter cheerleader, you know. G, L, O, B.
Give me a T.
Right. Okay.
I'm with you tonight.
Okay, good enough then. Okay.
All right, fellas, what's the record now? What's the record? Talk to me.
1 in 1,000.
1 in 1,000?
Yeah.
Listen, tonight's the night. You got the best head coach possible. You got Coach K, Dean Smith, Scott Stanford. Woo! You guys ready to rock and roll?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, put him in. Put him in. Let me go.
Let's go, baby.
On three, Generals. 1, 2, 3.
Generals!
Yeah! My boys, go get them, boys. Go get them now. This is the night the Generals are going to win. All right, can we work that out somehow? I give you a couple bucks. You work it out, Generals.
I heard the dollar's down.
The problem is, right from the intros, my guys are already psyched out. You guys gonna let that little girly circle intimidate you at all today? No, right? Even as I took over the coaching reins for the Washington Generals, it still wasn't enough to prevent the Globetrotters from win number 22,526 or something. Yanks looking for revenge today after the Phillies so rudely came into the Bronx and went all Debbie Downer, throwing the brakes on the Bombers' 9-game win streak. Andy Pettit was back on the hill today, second inning, facing Raul Ibanez. Yes, indeed. Raul gives it a ride. Melky's on his horse. He's going to run out of room. Number 17 for Ibanez. 1-0 Phillies. Tied at ones now in the fourth. Going to show you some glove. Jason Worth goes pop foul first base side. Mark Teixeira says, I'm saving all my glove for you. Maybe Jets quarterback Mark Sanchez can use Teixeira as a wideout this season. 1-1 top five now. Pettit facing John Mayberry Jr. And Jr. is second major league at bat. It's a 3-run bomb to left. Just like that, fills up 4-1. And Big Daddy Mayberry happy as a clam. Yanks trailing 4-2 now in the ninth. Man on for A-Rod facing Brad Lidge. You know the routine. That, my friends, is a game-tying 2-run bomb to right. Homer number 7 for Alex. We are all tied up at 2s. So with Robbie Cano stealing second, time for a Melky shake. Cabrera takes Lidge to right center. Cano's on his way to the plate. Yanks come from behind for the 5-4 win. Melky the walk-off. And you know what that means, everybody? Pies for everybody. AJ gets them both. Bombers get them back. Last time the Mets took 2 straight from the Red Sox, second season interleague play back in 1998. Same year, 6 days, 7 nights hit the theaters. A mismatched Harrison Ford and Anne Hayes stranded on an island find danger at every turn. Always danger at every turn up at Fenway. But Gary Sheffield rips Josh Beckett into left. Mets are going to grab the early lead as Carlos Beltran hoofs it home, 1-0 in the first. Bottom frame, Mike Pelfrey facing Kevin Youkilis. Uke matches Sheff with the rip to left. Jacoby Ellsbury, Dustin Pedroia making it through, 2-1 Beantown. But top 9, Sheff on first. Jonathan Papelbon tries to sizzle one past Omir Santos. But it's Santos who burns Pap. Santos just does get it over the Green Monster. They call it gone on the review. There it is. Santos puts them up 3-2. That was your final. 2 in a row now for the Mets at Fenway. NBA Western Conference Finals, Denver, L.A. tied at a game each heading into tonight's Game 3 at the Pepsi Center, where, by the way, the Nuggets haven't lost in nearly 11 weeks there. And Nuggies looking to keep it going, up 3 here late first half. Carmelo Anthony, hands in the face, hits the 20-footer. 48-43 Denver. They led it by 4 at the half. Right now they lead it 62-58 in the third quarter. New York Post today reporting that New Jersey Devils forward Bobby Holik is hanging up the skates. Holik told the Post, quote, "I'm done, I'm retiring." 38-year-old winger won 2 cups with the Devils, spent some time with the Rangers. He says he's off to spend time with the family. NHL Eastern Conference Finals. Pens up 2-0. Sid Crosby giving Pitt the 2-1 lead, final seconds of the first period. 30 seconds later, Penguins again. This time it's Yevgeny Malkin stuffing it past Cam Ward, 3-1 Pens. They take it 6-2 and lead Carolina now 3-0. Little history being made on the ladies' golf tour today. Young Junyi ties an LPGA record, knocking down not 1, not 2, but 3. Count them, 3 eagles on the first 5 holes today at the Corning Classic. It's in upstate New York. He came into the tourney without an eagle in 15 rounds this season. You know what an eagle is, right?
Yeah.
2 shots under par. You don't even know what par is, do you?
Yeah, I do, actually.
That's okay.
And that's it for us tonight. I'm Jennifer Jordan for Scott Shea, the entire My 9 News team. Thanks so much for watching tonight. Stay tuned now for Giants Access Blue.